The original Xbox is a fantastic console, but man, these guys are prone to failure. I've gone through 4. I will eventually fix the couple I still have, but I'm a cheapskate, and it's been easier to pop the game into my Xbox One and 360 if a game is supported, or to just use an emulator, which can at times be hit or miss. That's why this original Xbox to PC initiative has me excited. I just hope Microsoft doesn't pull a Sony to eventually drip feed one game every month. Currently, it is only launching with 4 titles: Crimson Skies, Conkers, Fusion Frenzy, and Blinks. At $10 a game or for a subscription, the pricing isn't bad at all, but I'm going to wait until the catalog grows a bit more. The second they add stuff like Crazy Taxi 3 or Chronicles of Riddick, I'm all over it, especially if they add achievements to some of these games. I would have used retro achievements to scratch that itch, but because it doesn't support original Xbox games yet, it'd be awesome to finally earn achievements for some of these games. Supposedly, Microsoft is also working on some kind of physical to digital ownership system. Now, this is Microsoft we're talking about, so I'm taking that with a huge grain of salt. I'm still not a fan that physical games are being phased out, but at least it's something which would allow you to build up a small library of games on your PC if you're just getting into PC gaming. And if the Project Helix rumors are true, I honestly think Microsoft could turn things around next generation. After Sony announced plans to stop producing disc-based media in 2028, I've seen a lot of posts of people saying how they will switch to PC instead of buying a PS6. And I am certain the majority won't build one. Between raising console prices, expensive games, and Sony moving away from physical media, a lot of friends and family who rely on used physical discs are now looking for an exit strategy. This is where Project Helix could become very interesting. If it really is some kind of PC to console hybrid with rumored free online multiplayer, it could appeal to a lot of PlayStation players looking to leave Sony, while also bringing back some former Xbox and maybe even PC players with aging hardware too. Of course, that's assuming Microsoft prices it reasonably. In its PC mode, it would act like a standard Windows computer. You can download whatever storefront or program you want, all safely contained within its own partitioned storage. Some people may say, well, if it has a PC mode, why even bother having a console mode? And that's because a dedicated console environment frees developers from worrying about dozens of unforeseen background processes or a bloated OS. By optimizing around a fixed console budget, developers can deliver a smoother experience with similar graphic settings. I assume something like this could even influence where people purchase their games. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Let's say a game you want is currently on sale. GOG would have the game for $10, but it's completely DRM free, allowing you to do whatever you want with your copy, online or offline. Steam would have that game for around $7. It's a bit cheaper, but it has DRM, so you will eventually need to reconnect to Steam every so often to play it. Then there's the Xbox app version, also selling for $10. It has DRM, but it would also include both PC and console version, allowing you to eventually mod the game in its PC mode, or give you a more stable experience in its console mode. Which one would you choose? For myself, depending on the game, that's going to be a bit of a tough choice. Imagine playing Helldivers in PC mode, hitting performance issues to then quickly reboot into its console mode for a smoother frame rate. Or hopping into GTA 6 console mode to avoid cheaters in public lobbies, then switching into PC mode when you want to join modded role-playing servers, making it quite tempting to purchase it through the Xbox app than on other storefronts. Again, it is Microsoft, so very wishful thinking. Yeah, I know I've criticized Sony for moving away from physical media, and if they do abandon discs, I will move on from PlayStation, the PS5 being my last. So the idea of buying another console that may also not have a disc drive sounds well, it is hypocritical. But if Microsoft really delivers on a proper cost-effective PC console hybrid, and if those physical to digital ownership rumors end up being true, that's a far more compelling future than simply locking me into one closed storefront on the PlayStation 6. As for Nintendo, I just hope they continue to support physical content.